Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's 4:30 in the morning. I am in Cornwall for the weekend with my wife. We're staying at a beautiful lodge. We are 60 miles away from Land's End. It's blowing a gale, so can you imagine what Longship's lighthouse looks like at the moment? We're heading down there. Stay tuned.
In half a mile, turn right.
Hey, so I don't know how much wind you're going to pick up. We're at Longship's Lighthouse, Land's End. This is incredible. It's 30-40 mile an hour winds. It's gusting in the over 50, and I'm set up with a 200 to 600. I've got the lighthouse over from the middle, so I can capture the other rocks that are by the lighthouse. I'm not sure if you'll see it. I'll turn you around. The whole place. The lighthouse is there. There's some more rocks there. The whole place is a mile out to sea, I believe. But it's incredible. Currently, everything's so shaky. The steady shot on this camera is incredible. It really is incredible. It makes a difference between out of focus and in focus. It's effing incredible. I'm set up on the rocks. I'm currently at ISO 500. No, not ISO 400. 1/500th of a second. f7.1. It's getting real dark out there now. I think we're about to get very wet. I'll leave you to it for a minute. I'll put some photos up in a minute.
So just to understand this first time lapse, it was so hard to video and hold the tripod. The lens was shaking like there's no tomorrow because of the wind. I was trying to hide behind these set of stones you can see on the left hand side and it just wasn't working. It was incredibly powerful wind. Okay, so second time lapse. This was horrendous up here. It was so windy, it was unbelievable. I could barely stand up. The wind even blew the hat off my head and everything. Into the next part of the video, here is an actual video set from the GoPro on top of the camera in the hot shoe. I just pressed record, left it in normal, listen to this wind. It was unbelievable.
Hi. This is absolutely mental. Wow, enjoy the time lapses, enjoy the pictures. I think I've done a little bit of video. There's a waterfall, tiny mini waterfall up there. It's not a waterfall, the wind's blowing it backwards. It's that strong. It's unreal. You think my last two videos were bad for conditions? This is the worst. incredible. But you've got to be here to get that shot. Do you know what I mean? It's dangerous. I'm nowhere near the cliff. I'm not being anywhere near stupid. But I hope I've got some good shots. There's some massive waves crashing up against that lighthouse. There was a rainbow in a couple of them. I'm sure I've put some up by now. I'm just in a tiny bit of shelter. I'm ranging from f7.1 to f9. ISO, I think the highest ISO I've got is 400. Shutter speed from 250 to 640. I'd love to try it a bit lower, but however good this Sony steady shot is, it's not going to go as low as I want it. But I'm hoping the pictures will catch how bloody dramatic it is down here. It's incredible. Here's the last picture of the lighthouse I took. I am amazed at this one. I didn't even realise what light was hitting it. I was so wound up in holding on to all my equipment in this gale force wind. I didn't even realise I did this until I got home. Look at the centre, the way the picture leads across the centre, and this beautiful, stunning light hits the lighthouse and the waves at the end. It almost looks like a runway. I'm so proud of this one. Here it is. Have a look. And just one more message to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. Your comments are brilliant. I love answering them. I love reading them. And do you know what? I think I'll put the wine down a minute. I think I'm actually starting to prefer YouTube to Instagram and Facebook. They're all full of adverts, aren't they? Facebook and Instagram, and you know, you've only got to mention one thing you want to buy, and then the next thing you know, the algorithms and everything that's listening to you in this world, your feed's full of adverts about the product. So I'm really enjoying YouTube, so keep the comments coming. I think it's a bit more of a personal experience on YouTube, isn't it? It's I think it's more one-to-one. But thanks to all the new subscriptions. If you do like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And go back through my old videos, have a look, see how far I've come on this photography journey, because it's bloody amazing and I love it. So thanks very much. Come to think about it, I didn't really share many tips or do much of a tutorial today. I do apologise, but the conditions were just too bad. I did try and keep the lighthouse either in the middle of the shot as the central focus, or slightly to the right of the shot, to try and get the crashing waves as a centre of focus. I'd have liked to have lowered the shutter speed, but I don't think it would have been possible. So a lot of it would be frozen. I think I went as low as 2/50th of a second, but there's no way that camera would have coped it. I wanted to try like 1/3 of a second or half a second, but it would have just blurred. I'm quite convinced of that, it would have blurred. Nonetheless, there's some cracking shots, and they show off the real sort of power of the ocean. I hope you got the gist of how powerful that wind was today. There's a couple of times I was nearly blown off my feet. And the other thing was the intro to the video of the noise hitting the windscreen. That was hail. We experienced all seasons this morning, I think. It was 3 degrees, there was hail, there was snow, about, I don't know, 20 miles away from Land's End. Unfortunately, it caused a nasty crash on the other side of the carriageway. We just missed it. I truly hope everyone's alright from that. But yeah, what an incredible morning, incredible conditions, and you've got to be out on it to capture these images, haven't you? You got to do it. It's risk versus reward, isn't it? Land's End's quite a safe place, so I didn't put myself at risk at any time. So back to reality. We're staying in Deer Park in Cornwall with Forest Holidays. Absolutely love it here. It's my place of peace. But that was unimaginable this morning. I had to go down there and photograph that. It was a bit of a risk. But nonetheless, my equipment's safe. My faces took a battering. Well, that salt really hurt. Hopefully you've enjoyed the photos. I'll put a couple more up at the end. And we went for a walk around the forest yesterday, and I got a couple of wildlife shots, just of some squirrels. They're really friendly around here, so sort of with the 600 lens and really quite up close, so the detail will be incredible. Probably quite a short video, what we've just done, so apologies for that, but I really couldn't video there this morning. If I'd let go of the tripod for a second, it would have fallen over. But nonetheless, I'll be back on X more next week. Have a fantastic week. Stay safe. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.